by the Americans in the Grand Prix final, but they got their revenge in emphatic style in the Olympics. They seemed unbeatable. Tessa Virtue, Scott Moir. Music from Mahler. Just a little off on the twizzle.
Tell you what, Scott's been off all the way through this.
It is a lovely program. And for me, I much preferred it to the Americans. That's real dance for me. Uncanny, some of the tricks the Americans did, but sometimes it did seem a bit like pair skating. But there was a flaw there, and you noticed other things that the judges will notice as well, and there's a chance here that the Americans might overturn it.
Well, there is a chance. There's definitely a chance. I would say on the night, the Americans were definitely better. Whether they can crawl that 2 points back. I'm not so sure. But yeah, I thought right from the off that Scott looked a little nervous. His foot was shaking at the beginning of the program. Then he seemed to get back into it. There was a stutter on one of the back crossovers round the end. His weight was off a little bit on the footwork, and then that mistake on the twizzle. So all very small mistakes. They got through them, but I just felt the Americans were really on their game tonight. So we'll have to wait and see. Yeah. There's nothing between it, and I'm sure these two would, you know, they would not be disappointed if the Americans got the World Championships and they had the Olympic gold. It would be great for the sport and for them. It would, you know, it's been fantastic. Remember, the Americans have won all season up until Vancouver. And there it was, just a little bit off on the twizzle.
Oh, quite a bit off.
He was a lot off.
Slow-mo didn't help him at all.
I'm sticking to my guns.
It was a big call, and you could well be right. As I say, I preferred the routine, but who skated their routine best? It has to be the Americans. Was it enough to overturn the 2 marks that they have to make up?
And a massive score as well.
James and White in the studio looking on, and I should think there's a myriad of emotions. But of course they'll be hoping that they have won. It's a gorgeous smile. Is it going to be a winning smile?
Well, it is from one of the teams.
108.64 they need.
Il punteggio, prego. 110,03.
They got it. They have got it. And they've won on the free. And they won overall. They didn't think they got it when he saw the deduction, but it's enough. And there'll be a lot of people split as to whether that